Inverses. Please refer to the definitions of inverses. As well, please note the practice pages from the textbook you're responsible for in class. Alright, listing the ordered pairs for f of x, we will start with 0, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 4, 6, 8, 7. Listing the ordered pairs for g of x, be 2, 0, 4, 1, 5, 2, 6, 4, 7, 8. What observation can you make about the relationship between f of x and g of x? They are inverses of each other because the x and y coordinates have been switched. Please fill in the definition of an inverse. State the inverse of the following relation. The original relation is this, so we will switch our x and y values. Negative 3, 0, 3, 3, negative 5, negative 1, negative 9, negative 3, negative 1, 1, negative 7, negative 2, and 9, 6. Is the original a relation or a function? Remember to tell the difference between a relation and a function. You're looking for repeated values of x. So I'm looking at all of my x values, and I notice that I do not have a repeated x value, so it is a function. Again, the inverse, is it a relation or a function? I'm looking for repeated values of x. There is none, so it is also a function. Alright, steps for finding an inverse function. Step 1, change f of x to y. Remember, f of x and y are exactly the same thing. 3x minus 1. Switch x and y. So x equals 3y minus 1. Solve for the new y. Okay, so y is here, so I'm going to use order of operations, PEMDAS. And remember, when you're solving for a variable, you will be solving from the bottom to the top. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. X plus 1 equals 3y. Divide both sides by 3. Please remember you're dividing entire problem by 3. And now I'm going to switch it all around. Y equals 1/3 x plus 1/3. Step 4. Change y to f of negative 1 of x. F of negative 1 of x equals 1/3 x plus 1/3. Alright, next we will complete some example problems. So here we go. Y equals 2x. X equals 2y. Divide by 2. Y equals 1/2 x. F of negative 1 of x equals 1/2 x. Equals x divided by 3. X equals y divided by 3. Multiply both sides by 3. That's how you get rid of division. So you get y equals 3x. F of negative 1 of x equals 3x. Y equals x plus 2. X equals y plus 2. subtract 2 to both sides, y equals x minus 2, f to the negative 1 of x equals x minus 2. Alright, easy problems are over. Let's move on to the more difficult ones. Okay, same process. You just have to use more order of operations. Y equals negative 1/2 x minus 5. X equals 1/2 y minus 5. Add 5 to both sides. X plus 5 equals negative 1/2 y. Multiply both sides by negative 2. That's how you get rid of a fraction. Remember, you're multiplying everything by negative 2. So now I get 2x minus negative 2x minus 10, hippity hoppity distributive property, equals y. So now I get f to the negative 1 of x equals negative 2x minus 10. Next, y equals 4x plus 2 divided by 3. X equals 4y plus 2 divided by 3. Multiply both sides by 3. You've got to get rid of the division before you can work on the addition and multiplication in the numerator. 3x equals 4y plus 2. Subtract 2 to both sides. I cannot combine them because they're not like terms. 3x minus 2 equals 4y. Divide both sides by 4. Remember, you're dividing the entire problem by 4. So now you get y equals 3/4 x minus, reduce that fraction, 1/2. F to the negative 1 of x equals 3/4 x minus 1/2. Alright, y equals 1/3 times 5 minus 3x. X equals 1/3 times 5 minus 3y. You have two options here. You could distribute if you wanted to, but that is not necessary. This number can be multiplied to the other side to get rid of it. So I will begin by multiplying both sides by 3. To distribute is an unnecessary combination I don't want to do. This cancels with that, and I get 3x equals 5 minus 3y. Subtract 5 to both sides. Please don't make the mistake. This is a positive 5, so you need to move the negative to the other side of the equation. These are not like terms. 3x minus 5 equals, do not forget the negative, 3y. Divide by negative 3. Remember, you're dividing the entire problem by negative 3. Y equals negative x plus 5 over 3. This becomes the 1, and that becomes the 5/3. A negative over a positive is a negative, and a negative over a negative is a positive. F to the negative 1 of x equals negative x plus 5 over 3.